How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Dungeon coming at you with another easy mode walkthrough video. Now in the last one we took down the Ruined Sentinels and the Belfry Gargoyles. So in this one we are going to take out the Lost Sinner and probably the Executioner's Chariot. So let's go ahead and pretty much get right to it. We're gonna teleport or use the bonfire to fast travel, or however you want to call it, over to the Far Fire, the Sinner's Rise bonfire, pretty much right next to the Lost Bastille. So I'll see you guys there. Alright everyone, so here we are at the Sinner's Rise, and I did kill this guy a bunch of times so he would stop spawning, because I really don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble, you know what I'm saying? And then what we're going to do is light up our torch and make our way. Make sure you have your torch, okay? Because you could potentially kind of come down over here and then not light your torch, but you're going to want to come back up and light it, or use a flame butterfly. So I try not to use those if I can, you know. Alright, so kill this guy waiting around the corner. Slowly grab your human effigy. I like to either kill the guy from up above or aggro him with like a arrow or something like that, and then kill these guys. No problem, man. I'll tell you, this bandit axe, you guys, it's so cool. Alright, then we're gonna drop down. Make sure you have your flame lit. If you don't, go back up, grab it, and then come back. Alright, I am going down, and there is an item down there. It's like some lacerating knives or something like that, I think. Let's see. So you just drop off right before the thing gets to the bottom, and then you want to avoid hitting the little trigger, so roll off onto the corner, light this. And now we can put this away for a second. And don't pick up the summon yet. You're going to want the summon full strength. Now, when you come here during... let's see, how do I want to do this? When you come here during... When you come here during NG+, there'll be like these extra guys. Can't remember what they're called. They're like mongrel looking dudes. And they have some pretty interesting drops, I will say. Some of the... I can't remember what it is that they drop. It's something particularly good and somewhat unique. I think it's like a weapon of some sort. Jeez, I can't for the life of me remember what it is. But you can farm them here on MG+. So if you use a bonfire aesthetic on the Sinner's Rise bonfire, which we will do, and I'll show you those enemies, then you will be able to get that. Because when you kill the sinners, the Lost Sinner, which will be like the Old Witch, I think, at NG+, you'll get the Old Witch Soul, and which is kind of cool, because you can get... Oh boy. There we go. Because you get one or two things. You can either get, I think there's like a sword or something. Main reason why I kill him is so I can get the flame weapon. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I like having that pyromancy just in case I ever want to use it. I like to have it, you know. And I can't for the life of me remember what the other thing is you can get, because you can always get a weapon and a spell. So, the weapon is... I want to say it's a Lost Sinner sword or something like that, but I could be mistaken. Anyways, Northern Ritual Band. I like to hug the wall. Not exactly sure how far the map will go before you drop off. I've seen NPCs come out here with me, and they're standing like, you know, in the middle of nowhere. But look, I ain't trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying? All right. At this point, we're gonna summon Lucatiel, because sometimes they will help with the reason why I say sometimes is because they don't always do it. They will help with these enemies over here. and I tell you, these guys are a pain. So he's gonna charge at me here in a second. Once you target him, you can hit him with a arrow or, you know, whatever. In NG Plus, there's another one that will actually spawn right here. Alright, so next we're gonna come up on the right hand side, and you should be able to target this one and this one. Alright, grab this guy. And here's a trick here with these summons. They will run to you in the fastest way possible. So when you're making your way around here, you might want to like come down these stairs and just stop right here, because otherwise what will happen is the sellsword Luet will, if you're on the other side, he'll like just drop down in the middle, and then he'll aggro every single enemy, which, because these guys charge you and then jump, that would be extremely not good. If I can target this guy. And there's another one over here, so I don't want him to aggro. And there's actually another one right there. He's hiding. I think that's all the ones in the first two rooms. Oh boy, this guy's gonna... Oh, I hope he didn't aggro anyone. Sometimes those summons will do that. They'll be so kind as to aggro all the monsters. So nice of them. So I think there's one in each of these, possibly. Let's see, is there one in this one? I guess not. But there is, I think, a lockstone over here and a proud knight's soul. And let's see if they dropped anything. I don't know if there's anything in this room. Yeah, nothing. Didn't drop anything either. Alright, so I'll just come in so that they will follow me and get out of the way. Alright, so in the next part up top, we're going to get the Hide Knight Spear. Now, I mean, you can come here pretty early if you really want to get it, you know what I mean? I don't think there's anything in this room. These guys. This is going to be a pain, honestly, them following you like puppy dogs. So you need the Bastille key, and then get your melee weapon or whatever you're gonna kill them with ready, because these guys, when they come in, they're just gonna attack them. There's another fire seed. And there you go. Now he'll, I think, always drop the spear. He might drop something in addition to the spear, but you know, it's the lightning damage type of stuff, so it could be kind of good for your character. All right, open up this door. I will say, oh goodness, I'll show you from the other side. I will say that you can open that thing up right there, but that is not advisable. Just come up here and do it, because otherwise those hollows will aggro and it just gets to be a problem. Okay, so we do have to go back. Well, we don't have to go back. I could have used a butterfly, one of those flame butterflies, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna just come back. When you're going through the water, make sure that you do not roll. You'll put out the fire, which obviously is not what you want. I don't know what Lucatiel is doing over there. Hopefully Lucatiel is not going to fall off. This area is extremely treacherous for summons. I don't know how many times summons have fallen off this narrow stretch, so do keep that in mind. Alright, yeah, I'll come over here. Maybe I'll use this. I don't know what I'm going to do. Try to keep this thing lit, actually, is what I'll try to do. Because otherwise you just run back and take care of it. Oh, okay, so there's no enemies here. In NG Plus, there's red, one of those, like, I don't know what they are, ogre pyros, or pyromancers. They're the big guys with the scythe, and they throw fire spells at you and stuff. So there'll be two of them on there, and they're, you know, whatever. So you want to do is light this one and light the other one, and then what'll happen is it'll light up the boss battle, because otherwise it's like super dark in there, and that is no good. You definitely don't want to be fighting the Lost Sinner in that type of condition, because like he can be a pretty easy boss, but it can also be challenging, you know. Now when you fight him on NG+, he actually has 2 pyromancers along with him, so yeah. Alright, so grab the Radiant Life Gem, and now I'm going to heal these guys up, actually. Let's put on the Pyro Flame, and I ranked my Pyro Flame up to +2, which is pretty cool. Don't need the regular fire anymore. And you kind of want to bring them over here, because otherwise they'll, like, if you go too close to that thing, they'll kind of run away from you to keep their distance, you know. And yeah, it's whatever. Now you definitely don't want to have that thing going when you get into the boss fight, especially, honestly, I wonder how close. Alright, we're good enough, because yeah, if you put that thing too close to the boss battle, it'll be going. And then if the Lost Sinner is near the fog gate, he'll start getting healed, which, man, oh man, that really sucks. Okay, so let's see my plan of attack. I got dark orbs. This is like I've said before, this is the bread and butter. And what else do I want to do? You know, I'll put this on. See, maybe I can stun him. That'd be kind of cool if we could stun this guy. I'm not sure if you can, but we'll try. I kind of want to watch this, actually. Like I said, he's the old witch when you do the NG+. So, and see what he's got right there? You can get those gloves. It's like a prisoner's handcuffs, and that's what increases your pyromancies. So if you're a pyromancer, alright, we're about to get to it. Alright, I totally got hit, whatever. So just bide your time. If you got a decent shield, you know, you can take this guy out. He'll aggro to you as soon as you do like a lot of damage to him and stuff. Sellsword, for whatever reason, takes tons of damage and doesn't have very good. He'll die probably. Lucatiel, on the other hand, is loaded with hit points, man. I don't know how that works. And I've got so many things. This guy's gonna be dead here in a second. I thought I was gonna like have a little bit more of a challenge here, but last time I fought him, I was on NG+. And he is, honestly, he is a little bit more difficult on NG+ than he is here. So, great soul embraced. Alright, so I get all the souls, I get the Lost Sinner soul, all the good stuff, open up the door, and there's a chest down here with another fragrant branch, so we're going to grab that. And something to note about these iron chests, when you use a bonfire ascetic, they don't replenish these things. Only the wooden chest will be replenished. If you want to get something out of an iron chest again, you will have to use beat the game and actually go through an NG+. Alright, you guys, I'll see you guys back at Majula. Or no, actually I'll see you in the what's it called? Huntsman's Copse. I'll see you there. Alright. Okay, everyone. So here we are at the Huntsman's Copse. This is at the third bonfire. And I'm going to go ahead and be frank with you guys. Not dungeon here for a second. I hate this boss with a passion, okay? I really hate this boss. I've had too many bad memories fighting this guy. So, there's that. Alright. That being said, let's go ahead and take care of these dudes. You don't really have to kill... Oh, let's see, this guy's chasing me. You don't have to kill all these guys, but, you know, whatever. I'm going to... I guess I'm going to anyways. you know? Let's see, who else is chasing me? Probably a bunch of dudes are chasing me. Everybody wants me, man. I'm a wanted man. I've got this cool bandit axe, and everyone's like, yo, dude, if we steal his bandit axe, we'll be cool too. And be like, nah, dude, you definitely will not be cool. Not like dungeon. Alright? Oh, I didn't kill the poison guy. Oh, man, look at this. This guy thinks he's gonna be able to stop me. You can't stop me. I'm a hurricane, bro. Yeah, one shot. Poison moss. I love poison moss. Alright. Okay, so we're going this way across the bridge. And we are going to kill these dudes. I think they actually are resistant to dark damage. So keep that in mind. Now, I still have the whatchamacallit on, the ring, stone ring. Alright, and a little side note, I have been leveling up my faith. You know, if you're going to go straight Hexer, you might not need to, but I want to, man. I want to bust out some miracles here in a little bit. So, especially because I got that disc chime. I like that disc chime, you know what I mean? So, come on, you can probably, I would probably just wait and kill that guy. Kill this guy first. And you guys are probably thinking like, hey, how come you didn't grab the summon that's over there, Bashful Ray? Don't summon anyone for this boss battle. That'll just make it harder on yourself, honestly. Because what the strategy we're going to use is we're going to use these alluring skulls. Alright, so if you don't have enough, you don't have like 7, 5 or something like that, then you might want to get more. I'm just going to aggro this dude. I ain't even trying to play. It would be cool though if I got the bloody whip with this guy. That'd be so sweet. Oh gosh, man. This dude about to kill me, man. You know? Alright, so here's a little thing here. Most of the time you don't, you can take those guys out without, really getting pushed back too far. But what we could do is put this thing right here, and it lasts for like a really long time actually. So if we take any damage like at all while we're over here, and I'll get this thing out, then we can like come back here as long as we're moving fast enough with killing these guys, and then we can kind of like heal up in between bouts as long as we do like one-on-one battles. The only thing I would say is don't do that too close, because if you get pushed back by these guys, then it could be kind of problematic. Alright. Hey, drop it? No, you didn't drop it. Alright, well, whatever. Oh. Man, I'm glad I didn't hit that guy. I had to deal with 2 of these dudes at the same time. Really, bro? Alright, cracked Red Eye Orb. Let's see if that spell is still going up. It might be. Lasts for a long time. Hey. That'd probably be all I get out of it. Alright. So, now I'll come back. I think I just heard it end. So that's kind of cool. Got 2 uses out of the 1 spell. You know what I mean? Alright. Let's see if we can trigger this guy. Now, I will say a little side note. You can trigger that guy from the other direction. He's going to jump down, all the way down now. Whatever, bro. We'll go around and kill him in a second. Nope, didn't drop it. The drop is really low for that thing. I'm so surprised I got it in the other character. So that one guy who dropped down, he'll slowly make his way around, and you know, I don't want him to be coming up and trying to mess with me while I'm in the middle of this. There's like an NPC kind of battle, so I don't want him to be causing any trouble in that. Ooh, let's see, what did he drop? Oh yes, oh yes. People who do weapon guides are probably really jealous of me right now, because I'm going through my regular playthrough and grabbing this stuff off the ground, you know what I'm saying? So I will be imbuing that thing with dark energy or maybe fire or something. I am going to be infusing that sucker for sure. Very cool, man. Very cool. Alright, so there's a drop down there. Ignore it. Ignore it, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. We are going to ignore it. What we're going to do is do the dirty thing and attack the guy's fingers. That's like straight out of like some cartoon, man. You know? Alright, let's see if we can get this guy's. Yeah. Alright, reason is because when we get up to the top, there's going to be a knight. Knight Cesaro. I don't know what his name is, honestly. Knight don't matter because he's going to be dead here in a second. He's going to try to block it, but he gonna die. Alright? Can't do nothing against my dark energy, son. Alright, now I will say I probably should have had a little bit of hindsight, and I should have probably got some great heavy soul arrows for this boss fight. But I didn't, and this guy is resistant to dark energy, so it's gonna be my dark energy versus his dark energy. Everyone's gonna have dark energy and stuff. I am going to put the Ring of Evil Eye because there's a horde of skeletons in this area. The clear bluestone ring, yeah, we'll keep that on because I'm going to be casting these spells. For those of you who don't have spells, hopefully you have a decent bow, because you can use your bow here. And I'll show you two ways. In the middle of the one way to kill the boss, I'll show you the other way to kill the boss. And hopefully I don't die, because killing the boss the other way really sucks. I'll be honest with you guys, and we'll get that here in a second. But there is a easy way and there is a not so easy way, and I'll show you both ways. Because if you try to kill it the easy way, you only have to take it down to like 30% health. You don't even have to kill it all the way, alright? Because he'll fall into this ledge once you get him down far enough. Alright, so once we get in, let me get my other, yeah, here we go. And I'll buff it, I'll try to buff it. Yeah, you know what, one time I actually did use warmth in the middle of the boss battle, and it kept healing the boss. That really sucked. So whatever you do, do not use that spell in this boss battle, okay? Even though it seemed like he wouldn't be, you know, around long enough, don't. Alright, so I'm going to buff the weapon. Get Dark Orb, this, and Alluring Skulls. And we're going to be using these Alluring Skulls here in just a moment, alright? So, I'll show you this little clip. It's my guy with the merchant hat. Now, when you put that thing down, the chariot will burst into it, and it'll mess that up. And the rider will fall off. And then you just got to kill the horses. So, alright, let's get to it. Run as fast as you can. Run as fast as you can. Alright, and I'll throw this thing over there. Uh-oh. Alright. Next. Run as well. Put that thing over there. Alright, doesn't really matter because... Oop. Yeah, you want to use that thing. Go into the side things or roll so that the guy doesn't target you. Once you kill this guy and the other guy... Oh no! Oh my god! How am I alive? Oh my god. Alright, alluring skulls. Oh my god. So close. I was so dead. I tell you, luck really is a piece to this game. Alright, now I'll use one more just because it looks like there's one more dude alive. So once you have all those skeletons dead, which they'll be dead here in a second, then we can start doing the strategy. Alright. And here it is. Alright, this guy is going to come around, and what we're going to do is, without targeting, we're just going to hit him once. So if you got a bow or a lightning spear or soul arrow or whatever it is that you're using for a range attack, you just attack him on his way through. And looks like I missed. Probably target, like, just free target the torches on the left. And then, the enemy is so big that you'll hit it. Yeah, see? You'll hit it. Man, oh man, I was so dead. I was so dead. I must have had, like, 5 hit points left, man. That was, I was like, oh man, I died in the walkthrough, bro. Oh no, here it is. I'm about to die. Alright, I pressed the wrong button or whatever. That's alright. I got thousands of these things. Alright. And in a minute, I will show you the other strategy. Oh, goodness gracious. This guy makes me nervous. And I will say, you know, I haven't talked about this up to this point, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you right away. Like, the level of like emotion that you have invested into the boss battle plays a humongous role, man. If you can just chill and be calm during these things, especially when you're like low health and stuff, like you know, you'll be good, man. You could still take hits, like I just took a hit right there, but you'll be all right. Now, I will say I've definitely taken more hits in this time than, shoot, man, I'll come back here and beat him on NG Plus and stuff. But if you're using like lightning spears, if you have the chime, the disc chime, and you know the cleric chime, you have it upgraded, both like lightning and stuff, and you use the sun seal, man, you'll probably be doing, even with just a regular lightning spear spell, you will probably be doing like 700 damage, 500 damage. I really don't know, but you'll be doing a lot more than I'm doing, that's for sure. Because even though I've got a lot of power behind these things, this guy is resistant to dark energy, you know, so that puts me in a bad spot, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if I use a soul arrow. Let me try and see how much the soul arrow do, because I was doing like about 311 points of damage. So let's see. So this strategy is a little bit longer, but I mean, it's better than the other strategy. Yeah, okay. So that's the lowest level of soul arrow, and it's doing half the amount of damage. So if I was using great heavy soul arrow, I'd be doing a lot more. Probably twice or 3 times. And that's with a dark staff, man. Alright, so at this point, I'm gonna let it go around. I'm gonna talk for a second. I'm gonna buff my dark weapon. Or you know what? Maybe I'll just try to kill it with this thing. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I'll do that. Let me get my disc chime out. There it is. Alright, so that'll boost my Heavenly Thunder damage. And we'll see how it goes. Now what we're going to do to get him to stop running around, you just hit this. Alright. And as a measure of insurance, I'm going to use a life gem. See if that kind of does anything. Alright. Normally when you do that, you've got a whole lot more health to deplete. So I would highly advise you not to do what I just did. But when you do that, then this guy, he'll snort at you and blow a cloud of dark energy. He'll kill you. He'll charge at you. He'll try to do that hoof attack that he was trying to do before he died. So all manner of things. He's whatever. If I wouldn't have done that, if I would have hit him probably one more time, then he'll try to cross this barrier right, or this gap right here, and then he'll fall off. When he gets low health, he'll just fall. Well, he won't fall off. He'll be hanging on. The horses will be hanging on, and then you just hit him one more time with just anything. Actually, you just do almost any damage, and then he'll just fall off, and then he'll die. So that's pretty cool. We'll get those drops here in a second. All right. First, come over here. And yeah, man, that boss makes me nervous, man. I'm not gonna lie. That one is kind of makes me nervous, man. Now, if you went into the gutter and you did what I did, then you picked up the token of spite, and once you have that, you can join the Brother of Blood, or I don't know what it's called, man. Oh wait, no. You say yes. My bad. I didn't mean to say no, bro. And then you say yes. And then he's like, "What about all this blood, bro?" And you're like, "Yes, man, blood." And he's like, "All right, bro. All right." And then you're like, "Yo, do you want to be a brother?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'll be a brother. Blood brother." And he's like, "Not that kind of blood brother, bro." He's like, "Blood brother. Like, you gotta kill dudes." Alright, he's gonna give you a crest of blood, and where the crest of the rat increases your poison, the poison build that you give to others, the crest of blood does the same for bleed weapons. So if you're doing a bleed build, you want to wear that thing. Alright, now here's the cool thing about this dude. You can buy the Great Scythe, if you didn't get it already, from the spiders in Blightstone. You can get the Priest Chime. You can get interesting armor and the Delicate String, which I will say that if you are trying to, oh man, which covenant is it? I believe it is the Belfry Covenant. If you kill the Mad Soldier or Mad Knight or whatever, it's basically, it's in the Belfry Tower, which is above, I think it's called the Belfry Tower. It's the Belfry something or another, and it's above the what's it called? The area with all the lava and stuff. Name escapes me, but in that area you can use a bonfire and kill the Mad Soldier or whatever. And if you have the Delicate String, it'll increase the chance that the Mad Soldier will spawn, and then you can kill him more often. So it makes farming for the Belfry a lot easier if you're trying to avoid PvP. So we're not gonna get it though. So I mean, it's too expensive anyways. A couple other things you can get: soapstone, a red soapstone, and a couple spells. All right, pyro spells. Firestorm, very good spell. Very good spell. All right, flame whip. Some people really like this one. Whatever. All right, that's that. All right, brother. All right, we are going to go to Majula, level up, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you something, okay? All right, you guys. So here we are back at the Undead Purgatory, and something I was thinking about with regard to this this boss fight is that I should have probably used more alluring skulls. I have like one left, and I probably should have used one additional one, because when I was coming through this way, I saw a bunch of dudes coming at me. I should have thrown it. And when you see guys coming at you from either direction, you should just you should throw another alluring skull out, because honestly, it's the mobs for the most part that are going to be the things that kill you. All right, so if you can get rid of those things, you're gonna have a lot easier time killing the boss, you know, because I mean, you saw the boss did about half damage to me. However, because of that, in tandem with the mobs are, you know, stun locking me and stuff, you know, so, you know, that is kind of the problem. Now, I will say that making this jump could be problematic. You know, I actually came through the first time, and I completely died, and I was like, well, I don't want this video to be too long, so I went ahead and removed that, because sometimes, man, platforming, I tell you, that's the real thing here. That's the challenge, man. People say it's not a platformer, you know what I mean? But that's honestly the thing that kills most players is gravity. So, what we're gonna do, make sure you have the cat ring on, and okay, if you walk, we're gonna walk off this way. If you walk too fast, you're gonna overshoot and completely fall. If you walk too slow, you will not get the lockstone, because we're gonna grab that lockstone down there. So you kind of gotta walk at like the exact right pace. Alright, and there is the token of Fidelity. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna use that right now, actually. I'm gonna show you how to use that. But first, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and go around. You can use some Homeward Bone. I'm gonna get me some more large Titanite shards, and then I will meet you at oh goodness, I don't know what the name of that bonfire is. This is one right after the Dragon Slayer boss fight near Hyde's Tower. So I'll meet you guys over there in just a second. Alright, you guys, so here I am at the Cathedral of Blue. That is the name. Alright, and we are going to use this token of Fidelity to show that we are awesome Dark Souls warriors. Alright, that's what this guy wants to know. He's like, you guys are trash. And he's like, whoa, dude, see that? We're worthy, bro. We're worthy. We've been worthy the whole time. So you gotta join the Blue Sentinels. He's like, alright, man, you can join our clan. And you're like, alright, bro, we're in, man. So you take the Guardian Seal, and now you can buy Morningstar, Halberd, Bolt Stones, which he only has 3, but still, like, if you're running a Faith character, that is so good, alright, so good. Then you don't have to worry about farming things, you can just, you know, get them. And then you have this one. I'm going to buy that. Alright. Now I have 2. And the cool thing about that is, now that I have 2, when we get to like the dragon area, then we're going to need them, because we're going to be killing dragons. So having Heavenly Thunder really helps to kill large creatures, especially dragons, because they're weak to thunder. You know what I mean? So from this point, I will say that I don't think we have any more time in this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and you know, probably going to end it here. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye everyone.